This movie is truly an Oscar contender. What up, y'all? Was the Black Anime Guy, and I just got back from seeing The Help. And my god, this movie is extraordinary. So the basic premise is it revolves around the lives of these African American maids known as the Help, who basically have to take care of the house, do all the chores, do all the groceries, and take care of the white babies. Or their children, I mean. And one day, this woman by the name of Skeeter, no, not that Skeeter, this Skeeter, decides to tell the story of The Help through her journalism ways. Now, when I first heard of this movie and I saw the poster for it and I saw a trailer of it, I actually thought it was going to be a really good movie. Stories about racism, segregation, discrimination, they tend to have really great stories. And this movie is without exception. What I really enjoyed about this movie is it really pulls you in. This movie pulls you in from the get-go. I felt like I was in this movie. I felt like I was a part of this movie. It was engaging as hell. And the story is phenomenal. There was no weak point in this whole story. I loved it. I could almost say that if this movie comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, I'm buying it. I'm going to buy it. What really also stood out in this movie is the performances. All of them. Dead on, dead on, dead on, dead on. But the main character is not actually the journalist character, Skeeter, played by Emma Stone. The main character is actually Abilene Clark, played by the awesome Viola Davis. And she did phenomenal in this movie. I swear to God, if she does not get an Oscar nomination by the end of this year, I'm going to be pissed as hell. Another person who did phenomenal in this movie was Octavia Spencer, who played Minnie in the movie, and she was great. Every scene that she was in, she stole it. Like, I believed every word she said. I felt the pain that she was going through and all that stuff. Another person who did a phenomenal job in this movie is Bryce Dallas Howard, who played Miss Hilly, this super bitch of a woman. I mean, she played it so perfectly that there were many times in the movie where I wanted to punch her in the freaking face, punch her in the mouth, just tell her to shut up. She played it so perfectly that everyone in the audience felt the same thing when she came up on the screen. She makes your blood boil. The inconsiderate nature of this woman is just out there. I can't imagine living in this time because I would have gone to jail. I literally would have gone to jail. I can't stand people like her. But she played her character perfectly that I think kudos to you, Bryce Dallas Howard. Kudos to you. The themes in this movie about, segregation and love even though you're black or you're white, compassion, friendship, and all these things, the themes of this movie is done excellently. Another pro that I kind of left out is the movie itself it balances humor and the seriousness, the serious tones and the comedy together very perfectly. There were many scenes where I was laughing my ass off, and then there was those scenes that I was weeping my eyes out. They balanced it so perfectly that it just makes this perfect movie. I really didn't have no problems with the movie. It was so good. I definitely would recommend that you all go see it. There's only like one little annoyance. I felt like there weren't a lot of strong male characters in the movie. Though the movie didn't even revolve around the male characters. It more revolved around the Help, the maids of the house, But I really would have liked to see like a strong like father character or a strong boyfriend character or a strong somebody that was a male character. But overall, I really enjoyed it. No. I loved this movie. The acting was spot on. The characters were lovable and hateable. Everything about this movie is awesomely made, and the bonds that these characters had with each other, and especially the one with Abilene and the little white girl baby. Every time, like the final scene in the movie, it brought tears to my eyes. It was beautiful. Also, one thing I think you really need to know is that you need to go to this movie because there is something in this movie that will make you laugh out loud. And I don't mean like chuckle. I mean you will laugh out loud when you hear this. Is hilarious. So overall, I'm going to give this movie, as you can already tell, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. This movie is an epic masterpiece. So what did you guys think of the movie? Did you love it like I did, or do you just say, it's one of those movies again, where they talk about racism and stuff? Comment below, let me know. Anyway, this is the Black Anime Guy, and I'll see you all soon. Peace, YouTube.